So it gave me an idea, I should say, of a second video. You know, because again, I title these things a certain way so that you understand what it's going to be about, pretty much. But then I get off into something else, like, you know, maybe I should cut that into something else, because that's a video in and of itself. Yeah. It'll have a new title that makes sense, and people who may not want to see that first video we were talking about may want to see this one, or vice versa, you know. So it's funny, because I didn't know, we were talking about C60, that stuff that Cliff High was talking about. Carbon 60 or whatever. Carbon 60. And as I mentioned once, I think to you guys, I was just like, you know what, I'm going to get some. So I went on to the main site or whatever, which you can find out wherever you want to get it from. I know you can get it on Amazon, you can get it on the web.
There's 3 or 4 different labs you can actually get it.
For the most part, yeah. And so I didn't even know. My wife, she's like, oh, well, I was listening to Cliff High. So, and I thought I want to get some of this stuff, so I bought some on Amazon. It was a lot cheaper on Amazon, but it wasn't the same kind. What was the...
This one's an olive oil.
Olive oil is what she got. And Cliff High was saying, you know, it's hard on his liver. So people that may have any liver issues or things, maybe not that one, it's a little stronger for your liver, I guess, to break down. But the other one's sunflower oil. Yeah. And so that was the one I bought. I bought 2 bottles of that stuff. I was like, what the hell, I'm just going to do this. I thought to myself, well, I got one for my wife and one for me. And then she sees in the mail, she's like, oh, wait a minute, I didn't get 2. Wait, this isn't the one. Did you order it? I'm like, yeah, why? She's like, well, I ordered one. So she already got one, I got one. Little did I know, him and his wife got some without even telling, none of us were talking to each other. And so he found out and started, like, way before I even really knew about it, honestly. About a month plus ago?
A month and a half ago, yeah.
So he's like, oh, you got it? He's like, oh, I'm not going to tell you about it, you know. So, I mean, I'll let him kind of tell you how it's been, because I'm curious. I've only taken it for one day. I haven't taken ours today yet.
I did.
You did. I didn't.
We've been taking it.
You didn't give me mine. But I'm like, oh, sunflower oil, it's going to be, don't even taste it. And it's like, it's just a little.
Weeks, maybe 5 weeks, something like that.
It's got a little bit of a taste.
Yeah, taste, but not much.
And I'm a lightweight on that. Like, I'll gag easy. But I was just like, oh, this is nothing. If I can handle this, anybody can handle it. So, I mean, you've been doing it. How has it been?
I mean, the one thing that I've noticed about it is you know, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock runs around, and I'm just like, oh, I need a nap. Yeah, I'm 50 years old. So.
Prior to this?
Yeah, before I started taking it, and then now the energy. I mean, I've got more energy. I'm not tired at 3 o'clock. In fact, I mean, we've taken it in the morning and taken it at night. Sometimes it's kind of wound me up at night a little bit, so I've kind of learned to back off on it a little bit. But no, it's great. It's supposed to be 176 times more powerful of an antioxidant than vitamin C.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. It's supposed to do something about, it just rids the body of free radicals. It's unbelievable.
It kind of reminded me of like what carbon, activated charcoal, that kind of carbon.
Right, it's a detox.
And, but this is like to the 10th power. Yeah. And it's a small amount, easily ingestible.
It's a certain carbon molecule that is supposedly positively charged, and it attaches itself to free radicals somehow and gets rid of them out of your body.
And as far as anyone has questions, because we don't know the answer to this
one. I just know just what we read, but everybody will have to do their own research.
Yeah, and again, you're going to see on the label, this is for scientific purposes. You're not supposed to like take it.
Yeah.
Again, they have to.
It's not a full-blown FDA. Approved,
and they can't say
dosing and all that. Yeah,
you won't find any. Usually on any of these bottles, you're not going to find dosage. But I'll just tell you what everybody has been doing.
They need to research,
including us.
And do a little, responsible.
Be responsible. Do your due diligence.
Exactly.
But it's simply the eyedropper, one eyedropper thing.
Yep, squirt.
Done. Yep. And you can do that twice a day supposedly you're supposed to.
The bottle lasts 30 to 45 days.
And it's twice a day, right?
Once to twice a day. Depends on who you are.
Yeah. And again, if you're not sure, like myself, or you're a small person, perhaps, whatever your reasoning, do once a day.
The results are supposed to be better in older people, I guess.
And it makes more sense. If the older you are, the more stuff you put in your body that may have crap, poisons, toxins,
immune
whatever.
System, everything kind of, I suppose, slows down when we get older. And
that too?
Yeah, I think that's a lot of it.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've been taking it. Again, this will be day 2 really for me.
Yeah.
He was telling me, he's like, man,
it takes a few days before you kind of start seeing,
But he said it was noticeable, and I mean, he's not selling it. I'm not selling it. I will tell you now, though, the guys that you see the ads I do every now for this guy, the Unlimited Health guy, his adrenal relief. I was like emailing him, dude. I will seriously partner with you on this one. If you can find a vendor through your contacts or whatever, he kind of put his own ingredients together for the adrenal relief. You don't have to put your ingredients together. We already know what it is. Can you get this somehow? And maybe it'll be from one of these 3 or 4 people that manufacture it as a wholesaler. But I'm just telling you now, based off of people I've talked to, including him and his wife,
Well,
I can't comment because it's only
they
been 2
have
days for
several
me.
studies on them the rat study, and that's the one that's really intriguing about how it made these these lab rats.
Lab rats.
Lab rats. God, that's terrible. Anyway, they were only supposed to live 2 years, and they ended up living 4 years.
And they had like you said, I think they had to actually euthanize them at that point.
Yeah,
like,
they did. Yeah,
let's just put them out of their misery now because they're not dying.
Right. Right.
Which is odd. You know, how the hell do you take something? And again, everything we see, it's always they laboratory test, and it's usually rats.
Right.
Just like with the GMO stuff, they've gave them this high GMO diet. The babies had babies, they were fine. The babies had babies, they were fine. But then the babies that had babies had major problems getting pregnant. Infertility. It's like, oh boy, GMO corn or wheat or whatever it was. And so it's like, again, us humans, the elite's trying to kill us off. They're trying to kill us off. Well, okay, well, if you're the elite, you're pretty. You're not exactly stupid. You can't just euthanize a bunch of people. Put it in their food. Put it in their water. They'll never even know. By the time they figure it out, they'll be dead. Their parents will be dead. The offspring way down the line will be the ones that figure out we're having a hard time having kids, which will be population reduction automatically.
Right. When
let's just say 50% of the people by chance can't have kids. Well, it'll just get cut down. The next year, next thing you know, you got population under control. But again, that's debatable. I understand. So if anything, carbon 60 is probably not something they want anybody. We don't want you schmucks living longer. We don't want to pay out your pension or anything or your retirement longer. Social Security, these people dying, and carbon 60 is that deal. But
right.
And honestly, it's not even. At least for me, do I want to live to be over 100? No, I really don't. But get the crap out of my body.
Right.
The toxins
just
and the crap and the doctor visits and do I have cancer or do I get all that crap out of there? You know what I mean?
Makes you feel better.
Yeah.
Function better. That's
Exactly. So when you got yours, did you have to wait or did they have it in stock? Because you seem like you got it pretty early.
It was only about a week, I think, is what it took for us to get ours.
All right, because I think it was between that time and then it started making its rounds on the internet, and then it was everything sold out, back ordered, and I was like, oh crap. But then when I was ready to pull the trigger, I was like, oh wait, the main site actually has it. It doesn't say back order. So I ordered it, and then like the next day shipped.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, cool. And then it came actually very, very fast. It wasn't Amazon when I got mine,
mm-hmm.
but man, it shipped out really fast. So I'm trying to partner with this guy to like create this crap. Like, hey, get it and let's sell it because I'll push it on my channel. You're not gonna have to pay me anymore for paid promotion on your stuff. I'll be pushing this because this stuff is like incredible. So if you see that, hey,
Florida, it's hot. We're from the north.
Yeah. Yeah, they were telling me about the dry weather up there. Like it's hot, but it's a dry hot. Again, like they said, dry heat.
Well,
not like you're being cooked and with the water underneath you steaming.
Yeah, like here, the humidity.
Yeah, he's in the back of the van with like AC, cranked everything 60 degrees. He's like,
I know.
How about it, buddy?
Yeah.
You're our guest. You're hot. Turn it up or turn it down, whatever.
It's definitely muggy.
So. Yeah, so anyways, guys, that's about it. I just felt like this second video was warranted about, health and things like that. And again, I'm not telling you to go out and get something that's FDA not approved by the FDA or whatever, but a lot of people are asking me, honestly, through email even about the C60 stuff, more information about it. I'm like, well, I wasn't even the guy that pushed it. It was, it was really cliff high and whatever, but I did buy some and I'm now starting to use it. So, maybe I should do a preliminary kind of video on this stuff just to say one drop is what I do. It's, droplet, not a drop, but the droplet thing.
Yeah.
The dropper, yeah.
Yeah,
press the whole thing in, suck it up, and it fills up this high or whatever. Right on your tongue, whatever, swallow it, whatever, it's done. It's an odd taste. I haven't tried. Have you tried both or just the one?
I haven't gotten the other one yet.
Oh, from Amazon?
Yeah. It's on back order.
Oh, the one on Amazon's on back order. Probably it's a lot cheaper on there, but it's a different kind. It's not the... again, in the main one they say like they do this, down to the nanoparticle, whatever.
Right.
No one's doing that.
Sunflower oil. Yeah. The guy supposedly has a special process.
Yeah. Does that? Can I vouch for that? I can't. None of us can. Is it something to make it more expensive? Again, no idea. But it was available. I went to the main source. Someone that had gotten some told me that, and I'm like, well, I'll just go there for at least my first set of them, because if I can take it and say like him, hey, I now feel better. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
I'll know, okay, time to refill. Let's go with Evelyn's cheaper one. And if it's not the same,
everybody needs to research. You got to read.
That's the bottom line.
Yep.
You
there's
know,
the white,
don't
there's the
take.
white paper, there's the study, you just everything. You can go through and read it all.
Yeah, which again, a little disclaimer, just because you trust me and everything, I appreciate that. But
Yeah.
I do my own due diligence, even if I hear something from somebody else. Like we heard this from Cliff High in the interview he was doing. But just because he said it didn't mean automatically me run out there, oh, let me go get some. I did some of my own research and stuff, and I got to the point where I'm like, okay, I think I want to try this stuff for sure. He had already made his mind up. Again, I didn't even talk to him. I didn't even know he was already into it, which was cool because once we picked him up, we started talking about it over dinner. He's like, man, I'm telling you, I can feel the difference. I mean, it's noticeable.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, that's cool.
I don't know if it would have made a difference if I was 20 or 30.
Yeah. When you're still young.
Yeah.
Or like
yeah.
I'm not giving it to our kids. Our kids are
Yeah.
very young and I don't think they need it, but who knows. So anyways, that's all. Just wanted to do another video about that by itself because I've had a few people ask about it. He's actually been on it. Might as well have this perfect timing to do an interview with while he's here. So talk to you guys later.
Awesome.